I'm off to inspect music maestro Oscar's pad. Oh dear.
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're looking at CBBC's worst productions of all time. For our criteria, we're only considering shows first aired on CBBC.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. The Dumping Ground.
This whole thing was your idea. You can't suddenly decide that you're off and leave me to pick up the pieces.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to put a positive spin on it.
This spin-off of a spin-off started strong, but after 13 series, it's well past its prime. It's got more episodes than both its predecessors combined. It covers some pretty dark topics, but sometimes it gets a bit too dark for CBBC.
They're gonna kill us, aren't they?
For instance, in the series 10 finale, when the dumping ground burns down with a couple of children trapped inside. Or in the very first episode, when they accidentally throw a live grenade at a care worker. It had 2 soft reboots, with many fans believing it should have ended by now. Number 9. Crush. This show was so cursed, it's been almost completely erased from memory. The premise was Barney Harwood being a love coach for school children. Immediately, the red flags are obvious. It's impressive how no one at the BBC saw how messed up the idea is.
Should we put Barney behind the cherub?
Barney would surprise children in class and then reveal to everyone a specific child's crush. They'd then begin a competition for their dream date. To most school children, this is nightmare fuel. Having your crush exposed in front of the whole class is the pinnacle of embarrassment. It's also a weird and somewhat unhealthy way to handle crushes. Thankfully, the generation grew up to rely on online dating rather than Barney Harwood and the BBC. Number 8. Diddy Dick and Dom. In the 2000s, Dick and Dom were easily the most popular duo on children's TV. Their bungalow antics were wildly popular, but none of their follow-up shows could match it. Their most annoying one was Diddy Dick and Dom.
There's always the next task, I suppose.
These 5-minute episodes would air between shows, and a lot of children found them pretty creepy. They're fun in the context of the bungalow, but they don't deserve a spin-off. Well, they actually got 3. In 2012, they released Diddy Movies, and in 2016, Diddy TV. All are poor replacements for The Bungalow, which was CBBC Gold.
Is it serious? Is there a cure?
Number 7. Wizards vs. Aliens.
Was there a wizard on the other team? No, of course not. So it was unfair. You cheated.
The second series made CBBC history with the character Benny coming out of the closet. It was a huge step in the right direction for LGBT plus representation. This is the nicest thing we can say about Wizards vs. Aliens. The setup is cheesier than a cheddar factory, focusing on magic-eating aliens invading Earth.
These humans are disgusting.
The writing is lackluster, and it feels like a complete knockoff of the Sarah Jane Adventures, which is exactly what it is. After Elizabeth Sladen's tragic death in 2011, Russell T Davies made this, failing to realise Sarah Jane is unbeatable.
You imps have no business here.
Number 6. Officially Amazing.
Yes, Big Ben, this is one of the silliest speed records ever, but it's not for dummies like you.
In a vacuum, there's nothing egregious about Officially Amazing. It's a relatively positive show about record-breaking feats of humanity, definitely appropriate content for children's television. Unfortunately, it's tainted by host Sizzlin' Steve, a man found guilty of having a heinous interest in dogs.
He may hold a number of amazing records, but he's hungry for more.
Police raided his home in 2018, and he was later sentenced to 6 months in prison for what they found. Now, it'll never be played on TV again. It's a shame, not only for the canine victims, but for everyone else involved. Hopefully, no one else's careers have taken a hit from Steve's misdeeds.
Ride those waves, doggies! Yes!
Number 5. Dani's Castle.
I'm not going to do anything stupid.
You promise?
I promise. Now go.
The story of Tracy Beaker came to an end in 2005, and 3 years later, Dani Harmer was still so popular she got her own show, Dani's House. People liked it, but the spin-off Dani's Castle, not so much. Hilariously, Dani Harper left after 2 series, and they changed the name to Rich, Jimmy and Kate's Castle.
There's no way to know anything about pranking.
Yeah? Well, prepare to be scared, Moaning Myrtle.
The title rolls off the tongue like vomit. Even with Dani, it wasn't good. The castle is home to ghosts, and Dani even starts to date one, which sounds like a plot they stole from a gossip magazine headline.
Dani, you alone complete me.
Number 4. Bamzooki Street Rules.
Zouk chicken requires nerves of steel and a very fast and agile zouk.
Every British child in the 2000s dreamed about going on Bamzooki. Most children didn't even realise the zouks were CGI and thought they were actually battling. Disappointingly, it ended in 2006, despite its popularity. In 2009, the spin-off Street Rules aired. They added a whole new toolkit, better graphics, and new challenges.
If you don't, watch yourself, because this is one lady you want to keep sweet.
The reason it's here is because it failed to live up to the original. It didn't feel the same. And the zouks work better in a sci-fi arena rather than on the streets of London. The original could fool children into thinking they're real, but in Street Rules, they looked overtly out of place.
But can he get past them to get to green? He's been told to go to green, but he's got a little bit caught there on a block.
Number 3. Clutter Nutters.
I'm off to inspect music maestro Oscar's pad.
Oh dear.
Seeking to encourage tidiness, Clutter Nutters instead did more to promote classism. The concept is to have 2 children clean their rooms and sell possessions they no longer want. The winner is whoever gets rid of the most.
Is this good? Just metal.
Just metal, recycle.
It's easy to see how a wealthier child could be at an advantage. Runners-up get a 5-kilogram teddy bear, which is nifty, but doesn't solve the fundamental issue. Maybe they should have found a less competitive way to encourage tidy rooms. At least both contestants get a makeover at the end, whether they like it or not.
Come on, Lucy, Lucy! You gotta lose your stuff!
Number 2. Friday Download.
Oh, I'm not doing this, guys.
Oh, you know what? That's really harsh of you.
What just happened?
That was a bit...
Newsround is a CBBC children's news show, which makes news easy to digest for a younger audience. Someone at the Beeb thought it wasn't trendy enough, hence why Friday Download began. It ran for 9 series between 2011 and 2015. It began with a live audience, but this was scrapped for the final series.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It had impressive live musical guests, like Ariana Grande. They'd include much-loved CBBC stars too, but all this wasn't enough to save it. A lot of children decided to switch channels, or even do their homework to avoid it.
Guys, I'm joking. This is known as the neck cracker.
Number 1. Hedz.
How's the cake?
It's ruined me, yeah, this.
Okay. Oh, tastes good. Chocolate.
Political satire is a popular TV genre in the UK, so much so that CBBC tried to get children into it. The result was Hedz, a surreal comedy show parodying celebrities of the era. The thing is, most children don't have any idea who a lot of them are. Not only this, but some parodies, like the one of Jackie Chan, are straight up offensive. The Russell Brand sketches have aged terribly, given the plethora of crimes he's been accused of. He's not the character you want on children's TV. There are also many inappropriate jokes about Beyoncé's bottom.
Things have gone awry, but if I shake my booty...
Which CBBC show always made you change channels growing up? Let us know in the comments.
Sorry, humans have never done anything to harm me. I don't know why I... It's me, you alright?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.